This is the very first one of these in the country. What we are doing at Naramake is creating an environment where Quad D learning is part of the culture.
Text contains facts about a topic.
It has 6 sides and 6 angles.
Students are doing the heavy lifting in terms of thinking and working and doing, and our teachers are more in a facilitative role, expecting our students to analyze, to evaluate, to apply their learning. But we're also expecting them to do that across curricular areas. We're expecting them to engage in real-world situations that have predictable and unpredictable outcomes.
How can we learn? How can we use what we're learning in our math class to help my family with their guinea pig cage problem?
What we've seen here in Norwalk is that teachers are now focusing more on helping students have that rigorous instruction to actually think more critically, to be able to communicate more effectively, and to do it in the context of something that would apply to the real world.
They now have a place where teachers within the school, teachers across the district, administrators and leaders across the district can come in and actually see live what Quad D teaching and learning looks like.
We worked a lot this year on building a classroom community and building the relationships in the classroom.
My favorite part of the whole lesson was the cross-discipline. There was writing, there was math, there was partnerships. They had an opportunity to use that strength to share their knowledge and understanding.
They were 100% engaged in the lesson.
Yeah. There's not a student in your room that's like this.
No. No.
One, they know the expectations. Two, they want to be involved in that process.
What our end goal is today, what we want to know by the end is we want to know what is a caption and why are captions important in a nonfiction text.
The plus that I put was I thought you beautifully articulated and you said what your end goal was.
Something very simple that I didn't think that they wouldn't know how to do is their captions all said me. This is me, and a caption won't say that in a real world situation.
Right. One of the things that stood out for me this time, and we talk about, is just I call it space and pace. It's you use your space so masterfully. I found myself following your move.
When you did the quiz trade, they got the language and the vocabulary, and they got that basic, we knew that they understood that basic concept of what a polygon was. So they then had the freedom to extend that thought to create other things.
We can't live in quadrant D, but we need to have those moments throughout the day. So in reflecting on my day, I think about, is there a relevant piece? Is there a rigorous piece? Is there the learners engaged? This process has really opened my eyes to all that, and I'm seeing a classroom that I kind of always wanted to see, where kids were working and I'm just sort of being the facilitator.
The change now that I've seen is that that shift has been put onto the students, and the teachers are much more engaged and much more aware of the teacher talk.
That's been really rewarding as a teacher to see the children owning their own learning and being excited about coming to school and seeing school fun.